So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and welcome back to our Polo Line viewers. And we just have a quick view there of the Habtoor camp in their pony line. And I'd like to give a shout out here to Abu Bakr Marafa, who's just tuned in, and also from Nigeria. A great supporter there is Ishak Dabadura. Great to see you tuning in, and we look forward to having a few more of you tuning in this afternoon. And we'll give you a shout out. Thank you very much for your kind support. And the players coming back out on the field here now. And it looks like a ball has been dropped down on the 40-yard line. That's a penalty 3. And this will probably be in favour of Habtoor, with the last chukker just ending with a whistle. Players called there by the umpires. And Bautista Bezegal will just be circling around onto this one here now. Beautiful, steady-looking pony there. Comes up to it. Wonderful hitting platform. He hits that one well, but it goes wide out to the right again. Just needs to get his sights just tuned in a little bit. That's 2 that have just gone to the right here so far. But that will come as the match progresses, I am sure. And the ball once again placed on the back line for Alfredo Capella to bring in. Alfie, the big man, brings it in from the back line, takes up towards his marker, nearly takes Araja's head off and pisses that one out there for Tomasito. Tomasito up on the play. Tomasito goes with the first time shot, drills that one off the pony and out. Over the boards it goes. And umpire right. If you do drill it directly into the pony, then you can be penalised there for it. But it looks like it's come off the pony of Hareche, and it's going to be a free hit here now for Capella to bring in for Bangash. He teases there. Araja goes up with that one. You see from the standstill, hits that ball further than most people can hit it flat out across the field into some open space here for Tomasito. Following him there is Bautista. Checks up, looks to come back inside, does, but just gets a little bit too behind of Bauti, and Bauti sends it out forward here now. He's got a man on the loose, and the man there is Araja. Araja, the ball is sitting beautifully in front of goal. One more tap will do, and he taps it and gets away from the hook of Capella and puts it on the board there for Habtoor, for Hussein Araja. Taking the score, 2 goals to Habtoor, 1.5 to Bangash. You can see how this game can quickly change. A great goal there by Hussein Araja. So the 2 teams lining up there on the far side. On umpire right, bowls that ball in, not wasting any time. Off he goes with it here now, but Kelly looks to pick this one up. He gets hassled, he gets spoiled in his play there by Hareche, but managed to regain possession once again. Gets a little bit of luxury and space provided for him there by Capella. He goes forward once again, goes with the flick shot as the ride-off comes in, trying to get that one up for Tomasito. Tomasito there. Tomasito goes under the neck with that one there. Who's going to be first to surface onto this one here? And it looks like it's going to be Mohamed Habtoor. Mohamed takes it forward, out of the danger zone, flicks it away. But the backhand from Kelly didn't get as much purchase on it as he'd like to have done so. But in comes Tomasito, gets it stolen away from him there by Bauti. Bauti gets double tagged, and it's going to be Kelly to come back onto this one. And as he does, we get a whistle on the play. Umpire just saying he's coming across the line. Let's see if we can see on the replay there for our Polo Line viewers. The ball just changed direction there, and it looked like Araja had claimed that one there, and Kelly just came in across it to play it on his stick side. Might have got away with it if he played it on the near side. But the umpire's not having a bar of that one there, and the ball will be placed down for a spot penalty. A penalty 5 in favour of Habtoor, brought in by Hareche. Wonky sends it up here now, looking for Araja again, but he looks over his shoulder as nemesis in the form of Capella's going back there with him. What's the little grey pony got? Capella's working hard on the chestnut to get back as well. Avoids the hook on the first play. Can he get the second one? Third again. Goes with the near side shot. The near side shot. Oh, and it comes off the pony of Capella and out over the back line it goes. Looked like it was just going to sneak inside that left-hand goalpost. Let's see on this replay. You can see a lovely head-on view for our replay. Boys hammering it hard down the field on that near side, bouncing ball. Just look, oh, and it got stopped by Capella's pony. He'll give that one a pat and say thank you very much indeed as Capella brings it back into play once again. Cuts it out towards the side there for Tomasito. Tomasito settles down on it. Bauti's there looking, marking him. The players moving in pairs together. But the next one onto it is going to be Capella. Capella comes off the back of the play here, goes one way, comes the other way, back out towards the boards. In turn, leaves it there for Tomasito. Tomasito onto it here once again. Tries to beat Bauti, gets past his man on that occasion there. Does Tomasito. Tomasito. Tomasito comes forward. Once again, just having to yield off out of that way as he pulled that ball from right to left there. Did Tomasito, just pulling Hareche into the play, infringing his right. Hareche going, hang on a minute, guys. I didn't even touch it. Got to give me the chance to get out of the way. But on this occasion here, nothing to be given, and we have a penalty here now. A short penalty here, a 40-yard penalty. As the ball's dropped down there for a penalty 3. And we're about halfway through this chukker. The players will quickly leave the field to change ponies. With the score being 2 goals, of course, is to Habtoor, 1.5 to Bangash. And Bangash with an opportunity here now to try and get themselves back out into the lead by that narrowest of margin. And that narrowest of margin, of course, is the handicap of half a goal. And also tuning in from England, I believe he is, that is Martin Stegeman, is watching. Martin, of course, of Richmond Horse Transport. Delivers a lot of horses all over the world, an agent for other shippers as well. Shipping a lot of horses every year in and out of the UAE and especially for Dubai, be they endurance horses and, of course, the Polo ponies. So the 2 teams coming back out onto the field as we have a great view for our Polo Line viewers of the hotel here at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. And it looks like Tomasito's going to come in and just tee this one up here now. As Habtoor retire back behind the line, of course. On a penalty 3, a 40-yard penalty, they may come out from outside their goals when the ball has been struck or struck at. So Tomasito just tees that one up. Looks like he's going to circle around here, just changing the pony's leg, getting it onto the right leg there now. Ideally striking the ball when that right leg hits the ground. Habtoor looking to stop it. As Tomasito comes up, very steadily indeed, he gets hold of that one there, bit of cane with it as well, but it's through and through the goals it is. The score goes on the board. It is now 2.5 goals to Bangash and 2 goals to Habtoor as the 2 teams make their way back towards the middle of the field on the picnic area side. For umpire right to ball the ball into play. Tomasito scoring a lovely goal there from the penalty, comes into the line out, off the back of the line out it comes for Bautista. Bautista there, turns, checks, gets met there by Capella, comes away from him, uses Hareche's a little bit of it. Defence to clear the way for him. In comes Kelly. Kelly comes in, comes inside, comes outside there of Kelly. Kelly just coming across, going to have to yield off, does so. Opening up the window there for Bauti to send that one forward. Who's going to be first onto it? Couldn't quite pick that one up there cleanly, but coming across there to clear it away for Bangash is Hyder Bangash himself. Gets it out there for Tomasito, lost in the play. And it's a quick little reaction play there by Kelly, and he sends that one out towards the boards to try and clear it away from the danger zone. Tomasito looking to pick that one up. The ball gets left all there in due course. And we've got Capella there with his mallet up in the air, and possibly we have a whistle's being blown. Umpire right just discussing what he thought and what he saw. There might have been a bit of a change of line in that play there as Tomasito came in and played the ball back behind his horse. And Capella probably looking for that new line. Was it or was it not? But it looks like we have a penalty has been dropped down from the penalty 4, a 60-yard penalty here. And we can see on the replay, Tomasito going back with the Raja, tries to pick that one up, and as he does, possibly in trying to do so, hits the pony, and in doing so gets a foul given away to Habtoor from the 60-yard line. A penalty 4 being teed up by Bautista Bejagar. You see, he just puts it a little bit further towards the left this time, looking to adjust his swing. As he's gone right twice so far, and he circles round nicely here now. Bauti Another lovely, well-balanced little pony. Beautifully mounted. Comes up, drives this one, gets hold of it nicely, but unfortunately, once again, we're going to the right. Shot sound a little bit caney, and it is going to be brought in from the back line by Alfredo Capella for Bangash. Alfie taps it forward, taps again, brings it up towards his marker. This time cuts it out wide there for Tomasito to come on to. Tomasito going to have to go up round the umpire. Picks that one up, waiting for him though is Bautista. Yields it forward, pony kicks that one forward, leaves it now for Capella. Capella, you see Bautista being taken off out of the play there by Tomasito and vice versa as leans into that one there. There's Alfredo Capella, but first back onto it is going to be Harechi. Harechi comes under the neck, fizzes that one across the field, but well read there by Capella, who swoops onto that one quickly. It's Capella. Capella on the play, coming into it there, yields off, leaves it now. Backhand comes in by Harechi, slips in and makes a good defensive play there, but it's going to be Kelly to come up, claim the line, claim the ball. Comes over the top of it, goes under the pony's belly with that one there, and it looks like he's unleashed it here for Araja. Araja comes up quickly, taps his ball forward, goes under the neck with that one there. Capella looking to get up onto that play though, and it's going to be Tomasito to clear it away though from the danger zone. It's Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. Llorente checks up, comes back inside. Nice play, gets a bit of room for himself, protects the ball on his stick side, comes forward, darts one way, jinks the other way once again, looks to come onto that one but yields off it and leaves it now for Capella, and Capella takes it forward once more. Capella on the move, Capella on the move once more, breaks away from the players, and this time lets the ball do the work and tries to fizz that one up there for Haider Bangash. Haider gets called off that one there, couldn't get onto it, neither of them could make the play, but the backhand comes in by Hareche, clearing it once again, but who's first round onto it, and first round onto it looks like it's going to be Tomasito, comes around the front of the players, and Kelly looks after Haraja. It is Tomasito once more, checks up, comes back inside, beautiful bit of horsemanship there, but in comes the spoiling play there of Araja, trying to get onto it as Hareche. Kept off out of it by Kelly, and it's going to be Tomasito once again to mount the attack again here now for Bangash. He goes with the driving shot and sends that one up forward. Up he goes with that one. It's going good. It's going very good. Kelly comes in on the near side, try and clear that one away, but it's left here for Hareche. Hareche takes it away there from Haider. Out towards the side. He'll probably check up, try and come back inside. A little backhand there by Haider, spoiling it, but it's well picked up by Bautista. Bautista, a very keen-eyed, beautiful player. Lovely horseman, takes this one up the field here now. Taps it forward, comes back onto it once again, but yields off it, and backhand comes in by Haider, only as far as Juan Jaureche. Goes with a big solid neck shot out there for Bautista. Working well together, linking up nicely. Good peripheral view of where each of them are on the field. He goes up over the halfway line. The first two to go. 30 seconds of sudden death it is. Comes in with the ride off. Left that one behind, but it's going to be Jaureche to come back onto this one. Can't get onto it there, can Alfredo. He just realized he has to... Oh! And you just see Jaureche's just head yield up to the heavens as the ball just bobs out over the boards. So that there will end Chukka number 2, with the score being 2 goals is to Habtoor and 2.5 goals to Bangash. And we'll be starting off with a free hit in favour of Bangash, where the ball went out of play after we've had a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. So welcome back here to all our viewers on Polo Line and of course those of you here in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. I'd like to give a shout out of course to Ghulam Mohammed and great to see Manu Crespo. He's tuned in as well. Oh, Chichete, Stegeman. We also got, who else we got? Timmy Ban, umpire there from England in the high goal division as well, and Asif Payar. Great, thank you very much indeed for tuning in. We'll try and give you a shout out from Dubai on this glorious winter afternoon. We'll start to get this match back underway once more to start chucking number 3 with the score beans. 2 goals this to Habtoor, 2.5 to Bangash. All to be played for here. They've had enough time to work each other out, get the nerves settled, and it's time to go to work here now. We'll play this chucker here now, and then we'll go into half-time. A slightly longer break and a bit of a tread in, and then we will have the last 2 chuckers of our first match here this afternoon. And following this, of course, we will have the gold coin hunt when everyone's invited up to walk out onto the field to try and find these wonderful gold coins with great value. So it is Alfredo Capella to bring it in here now for Bangash. Oh, he dummies the big shot. Looks to see where the man's going. He's got his marker there with him. Pushes him up closer this time. Goes with a big high lofted shot. That's the sort of shot we expect there from Capella. Fizzes that one out to the front door. First back onto this one here is going to be Mohammed. Mohammed takes that one out wide. Takes it away from the danger zone. Being trusted and relied on well there by Harechi, but Harechi is beaten to the play by Kelly. Sends a backhand, and it's going to be Bauti reciprocates and send this one up here for Habtoor. Up there, places it beautifully there. Couldn't quite pick up the bouncing ball. Could Jose on that one there, but trying to cut across to pick that one up was Capella, but now it's Kelly. Kelly shows too much of that one there to Harechi. Harechi sends it up for Mohammed. Mohammed up over the top of that play here now, and in comes Tomasito to try and dig that one out, and he does. Tomasito Fernandez Llorente for Bangash. Looks up to see Bautista. Flicks that ball into Bautista. He just gets ridden off out of it and shown too much of it there for young Araja. He knows he's got the big man Capella, so he unloads that one and fizzes out the field, and Optimistic looks to try and get round the big man himself. He's looking good here so far. Can he get it on the near side? Both of them cancelling each other out, but the next man to it there is going to be Tomasito. Checks up, fizzes that one out as quickly as possible with the first time play. Well, there was a little quick tap, and then he hoofs that one off out towards the Horse and Hound on the hotel side as Capella leans into that one there and gets that one up over the halfway line. Dropping down, though, for Bautista rather than Kelly. Comes up, takes the man. Kelly steals that one away. He's cheeky, he's sly, he's cunning, he's quick, and he sends it up. But this time he shows too much to Bauti and says, OK, you want to play like that? I'll take that one away from you nicely now. Takes the man, comes back onto his near side. Does Bautista. Gets half hooked off out of it. Oh, and Kelly just gets himself a little bit of real estate as he just tumbles off, and the play will not stop because he's not in a position of endangerment. But you see the good sportsmanship there as Bautista comes onto it once more. Overaja stands back with him. He's got a little bit too much on that one. There's Bauti. Oh, and it's just gone wide. You see that lovely bit of sportsmanship there by Araja. Stops with the man to give him the opportunity to get back on again. But the ball will be placed on the back line here now for Bangash to bring into play. The whistle's gone. We do have a slight break. Kelly's just having to remount himself. Might have just taken half the bridle off as well. Gets the help there from Ferivan Potocki, who just will be playing with the UAE just after this. He just hands him a new mallet. Ferivan Potocki for nearly 8 years, I think it is now. He's been with Haider organising his polo, played a lot with the Bangash team, played with the UAE down in the Presidents a couple of years ago, and now back united with the UAE team for the Gold Cup Series here at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. So all mounted up it is for the players. And players called for Alfredo Capella to bring back into play. Alfie taps it up here now, brings it forward. Oh, but he's over the top of that one there, allowing the man in there. But Tomasito's close enough in proximity there to get in and play the backhand, passing it back up for Alfie. Lucky save there because Araja was quick, he was sharp, but Tomasito managed to save the day once again here for Bangash, and it is going to be Alfie trying to make a show and go there with Capella, but he's picked up and helped out there by Kelly. Goes forward once again, but is Bauti has it? No, Kelly has it this time here now, and he fizzes that one up in towards the middle of the field, but it's going to be Jose to pick this one up. Jose making the turn away there from Capella. Brave man indeed, goes up forward there, does Jose. Jose once more. Jose brings his ball forward in towards the middle of the field here now. Couldn't quite pick it up, but you got Hareche coming through at pace and momentum. Hareche coming, bombing through here now. Gets half hooked off out of it by Tomasito, and it's going to be Capella to pick it up once again. Capella out towards the corner, into the neutral zone here now, looking to carry this ball forward. The long reach Capella had to reach back to pick that one up. This time, opens that shoulder, looks to yield into it, but it's going to be Jose Raja. Sends the backhand, gets stopped there by Tomasito and opens up the door now for Bautista Bezigar. Bauti out in front, looks over his shoulder, straightens it up. In comes Kelly to try and stop that one, but nothing they can do. It is Bautista Bezigar putting Habtoor out into the lead. 3 goals it is now to Habtoor. 2.5 to Bangash. And we'll just have a quick break here now, ladies and gentlemen, for our viewers on Polo line. Bauti had the luxury of a little bit of space and time, but that came from his own quick thinking and getting himself in position and capitalising on the opportunity that was there before him. Got it out in front of goal with a nice approach shot and flicked that one through. Lovely play there by Bautista Bezigar. So we have a break now, ladies and gentlemen, where the players quickly go and change ponies, with the score being 3 goals it is to Habtoor, 2.5 to Bangash, and half a chucker left to play. 3:21 on the clock it is before we go into half-time. So 2 teams going back out of the field here now to get this underway once more. 3:20 on the clock, 3 goals to Habtoor, 2.5 it is to Bangash. And of course, I'd like to give a shout out for Sahan Nassif, rumoured to be a pretty good DJ, I remember. Is certainly watching and saying, come on Habtoor. And I'd like to shout out, of course, for Sebastian Amaja over there in Al Ula, Saudi Arabia. We have Polo Line in Saudi, Polo Line in Dubai, and Polo Line, of course, we'll have Samaritz next week. And at the moment, we also have in Thailand. So the players coming back on the field. Thank you very much indeed to the groundsman. Doing a great job scurrying off the field before we get this underway as Peter Wright lines the 2 teams up here now. Ball bowled into play, off the back of the line it is, gets stopped. Yeah, Hareche has a little bit of that one there. Capella looking for him and goes back with him in the air, fighting hard on it. Capella gets the ride off, gets a backhand, but Bautista's in there to save it now for Habtoor. Picks up the ball. He knows he's got Hyder there, lurking, looking to try and get it. Flicks it underneath Hyder. He's going to have to yield off that one here now. Opening it up there for Bauti. He goes under the neck. Very casual indeed, but gets a long, good distance on it there for Hareche. Hareche, show and go there with Tomasito. Looking, he's got the pony to get up wide and past him. Does so first time. Second time. Hareche can go about here now. Juan Hareche once again goes onto his near side here. Takes the man, goes with that near side shot. What a beautiful goal there by Juan Hareche. From that quick pass there from Bautista Bezigar. We can see on the replay it doesn't get better than that. He's onto the play, onto his near side, beats the man twice round the corner. Tomasito saying, no, he couldn't get onto his near side. He was allowed to. He came in, he took the man and beautifully put it through the goals. Did Juan Hareche. So the 2 teams back to the middle of the field it is once more. For umpire Wright, bowls it into play. 4-2.5 to score. Out the back of the line it comes, looking for that one there. Tomasito just gets caught a little bit uncomfortably there on the pony, managed to do so. In comes Bauti, looks to make the stealing shot, picks his pocket out of this one here now. Checks up, comes round the players once more. Uses one as a bit of a shield and he fizzes that one up the front door. And the man at the front door once again, it is Araja. Hyder coming in, but it's Araja, and one more tap was all it needed. And through the goals it is. 5 goals it is now to Habtoor, 2.5 to Bangash. They've suddenly come alight. As Araja out there, beautifully positioned. That's what he saw he's been told to do, the team chat. Get yourself out front when Bauti's got it so he can unload it and get the ball to do the work rather than try to run round and through everybody. Lovely play there by the Habtoor team as the 2 teams line up once more here now. On umpire Wright, bowls it in front of the line now. It is Hyder Bangash. Hyder going forward, but his door is closed on him there by Araja. Backhand by Hareche. Picked up here now by Capella. Capella comes forward once again. Capella Reaches out a long way because he can. Takes it in the air behind his pony, but he looks possibly showing too much of that one there for Jose. But no, the umpires say he was still on that line and Jose couldn't come in as we get a whistle on the play. We can see on the replay for our viewers on the drone, he came a little bit from the left to the right to get onto that one, and Capello was closing him down. So the whistle's blown. The penalty's given. It's a penalty to a 30-yard undefended penalty for Bangash and Tomasito Fernandez-Llorente. And we have Juan Hareche at the moment. He's off at the far end of the field. The Villa end quickly changing ponies. He'll have to come around the field as Tomasito canters up to this one here nicely. Comes up to it, drops the mallet down, and through the goals it is for another one back there for Bangash. Taking the score, 3.5 to Bangash, and 5 goals to Habtoor. So back to the middle of the field, far side in front of the picnic area it will be for Peter Wright to get this ball back into play. 40 seconds on the clock. We have time to get this one in, and there'll be 30 seconds of sudden death as umpire Wright lines his two teams up here now in the first match of the Silver Cup 24. Just looking for a little bit of an order. There it is, ball in, out the back, nice and cleanly there for Bautista. Bauti takes that one away. In comes Tomasito, has other ideas about it, but couldn't reach to pick it up. But it's going to be Hareche. Hareche fizzes that one out, nice and strong pass there for Bautista. Out into some space here now, going back within there. Tomasito, the first time play, drills that one up forward to in front of the goal, 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 and off the post and through the goal it is. What a goal, Bautista Eizaga. Does it get any better? That is Champagne Polo, straight out the top draw. You can see on the replay there, he's got to be 110, 120 meters off the goal. Opens that shoulder, drives it straight through the goals for Bautista Eizaga. And ending chukka number 3, the score is 6 goals to Habtoor, 3.5 to Bangash. And so, ladies and gentlemen, our Polo Line viewers will be back with you shortly after a few messages and adverts from Polo Line.
My name is Nada Rouvière. I'm the president of Insignia Group, a company that's been servicing ultra high net worth clients over the last 27 years. So over the years, Insignia has always focused on the world of luxury, and I think that Polo in itself is the epitome of luxury and excellence in sport. So it was a no-brainer for us to look at this partnership, and when we had the conversation with the Habtoor family, the idea was to create something truly exceptional for the world of polo and also the world of luxury, and I think those two marry very well together. So we are very proud that we are able to launch together this exceptional membership for the clients and the patrons of the polo world. So we put together the Royal Polo Club card, which is officially being launched during the Silver Cup, and we hope that this will be the start of something quite extraordinary. With everything that Insignia does, everything is done very bespoke and unique to the wishes and desires of the clients that hold these cards. So every single individual will have a dedicated personal assistant. They will give them access to all the best within the luxury sphere. When it comes to polo, we have also partnered with some of amazing suppliers that will be able to support the world of polo and support the patrons in anything that they do. So I think for us the expectation is to have a wonderful event, to see the excitement on the field, to see these extraordinary players do what they're best at, and it's an extraordinary sport of really of skill and excellent sportsmanship, and this is what we're looking forward to during the Silver Cup.
Set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Hitting all the goals, I come bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here, of course, to Habtoor Polo Resort and Club for the second half of our first match between Habtoor and Bangash. Habtoor 6 to 3.5 for Bangash, and the players come back out on the field. I'd like to give a quick shout out there for Amit Kumar, and I see Paul Wu managed to just log in quickly, and dear friend of mine there in Adelaide in South Australia, Glenn Gilmore. Yes, we're all very good here, and I hope you're doing well after your long drive, Glenn, there in Australia. Been following you, of course, and we have a few stats here now. 6 to 3.5 being the score. 5 field goals there by Habtoor, 1 from Bangash. 7 throw-ins, 1 there by Habtoor, only the 2 from Bangash. Fouls committed all apiece, 4 of 4 it is. Penalties, 1 from 4 for Habtoor, 2 from 3 from Bangash. No corners and no yellow cards, which is good to see here so far in this tournament. It's all pretty even. Stevens on the fouls, winning those line-outs to Habtoor's. And a chucker by chucker, we can see here, Habtoor 1 to 1.5 after chucker number 1. After chucker number 2, they both score a goal apiece. But in the third chucker, the screws got turned on there. Bangash consistent with a goal a chucker. But in that chucker, Habtoor scoring 4 goals, taking the score 6 goals. It is there for Habtoor. And 3.5 for Bangash going into half-time. And Bangash already out on the field, looking to get this underway. Habtoor just coming back out onto the field here now. And we'll be starting off with a roll-in from the IFSA lounge side. I hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon there with the great hospitality of IFSA in front of the hotel. And I must admit that asado, the barbecue, does smell very good indeed. The food is smelling incredibly good from up here above you in the hotel. So umpires quickly change ponies as well. They tend to have 1 pony per half of the match each, and just warming them up, making sure they're all comfortable with them. And we'll go back here now for highlights of the goal there by Bautista. Just drilled that one absolutely beautifully, just stroked it. He's got such a good, effortless swing and pushes that one through the goals from a great distance out and at pace. So the two teams will be lining up here now, this time on umpire Jason Dixon. So two teams lining up here now. He'll look for a Vegas zones a gap. He'll walk up to them and get this ball bowled in. A little bit of hustle bustle going on there. Tomasito and Juan Hareche. Ball bowled into play. Off the back of the line it comes. It unleashes it here, there for Capella. Capella off the line out. Capella, he's gone. He's on the break. Capella checks up. He's got space, got time. Goes a little half swing. Goes in once more. In comes Hareche. Tries to clear it away, but nothing's going to stop the big man going to goal. It is Alfredo Capella. Taking it 4.5 goals. There it is to Bangash. 6 goals to Habtoor. Clean, quick, fast, off that line out. Bauti thought that he could get onto it, but Capella was gone. Quick for a big fella. And so back to the middle of the field it is once more. And umpire Dixon will just line these two teams up. They do have a limited period of time, and then the ball will get thrown into play. Can't be dawdling, can't be wasting time. There it is once more. Mohammed comes off with that one here now. But it's going to be Capella to pick it up and swoops onto that play. Looks over his shoulder to find his nemesis in the form of Bejagar. Goes past Bejagar on that occasion there. Goes a little half shot, try and flick it forward. Couldn't get the best of it. But coming off with it here now is going to be Tomasito. But he attracts the attention of the umpire. And we can possibly see on the replay there this quick change of line. You see Capella's coming away with it. The ball just flicks in towards the middle of the field and Tomasito comes across in front of Bautista. And the ball's dropped down here now for a spot penalty in favour of Habtoor Polo. Quick little team chat there between Juan Hareche, Jose Raja and Bejagar as Mohammed goes up forward. Back 30 yards in defence for safety, of course. It is Haider and it is going to be Hareche. Taps it once, goes with a big shot this time and gives that ball a ride up to the front door. And it's just falls short of Mohammed, but it falls nicely there for Jose. Goes on his near side. What can he do with this one? Can he straighten himself up? Avoids the meet there beautifully by Capella and puts it away. Makes it look very easy indeed. Trust me, it isn't. Jose Araja with goal number 7 there for Habtoor. Nice play by him there. He just kept his cool, kept his head. And just popped that one away nicely, even with the attack of Alfredo Capella coming at him. So the score, 7-4.5. Dixon lines the two teams up once more. Blows the whistle again. We've got a little bit of, as they call it, argy-bargy in the middle there. Let's have a little bit of a gap here now. Oh, maybe we have an actual penalty being given out on this one here, and it looks like we do. The pedal's been dropped down. If you're encouraging that line, he was warned last time. Both of them were warned. And it is a penalty now in favour from the spot. In favour of Habtoor. Tomasito, you should know how these English umpires umpire. They're tough, they're strict. It needs to be right. And therefore, the ball's dropped down here now. For Juan Hareche and Habtoor. Circles round up onto this one nicely. Jostling for space. Jostling for marking. Out the front there. Taps it once. Up comes Tomasito. Draws him in. Goes with the next shot. Tries to get that one underneath it. Trying to get up for Bauti. Bauti comes back onto it. In front of Capella. Beautifully read there by Capella and says thank you very much indeed as the ball just fell a little bit short and Bauti had to go back for it. Capella reacted quickly and came onto it. You can see on the replay. Bauti had to check up and come back across, and as he did, just came across the front of Capella on that one there. Capella's already marched himself up, wanting a shorter penalty, going the distance. He was the first man through, as we can see on the replay. Comes in, there were no defenders in front of him. So the penalty's going to be dropped down here now for a penalty for a 60-yard penalty in favour of Bangash. Score 4.5-7 in favour of Habtoor. An opportunity here now. No, it's not on the 4, it's on the 3. A 40-yard penalty it is. Being teed up there by Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. teeing this one up. Circling round up onto the play here now. Looking to put this one over the top. Comes round nicely here now, does Tomasito. Bouncing pony comes up to it, he drives, he shoots, but it's just gone wide, just slips to the right-hand side of that goalpost there. And you see he pushes his head to the sky afterwards. But unfortunately, you can see on the replay, came up to it, just checked the pony and just cut that one out there. It's wide, and it's been brought back in here now by Haureche. Haureche comes under the neck. Didn't quite get as clearly onto that one, but turning back round onto that one safely this time is going to be Bauti. Bauti turns the play, sends it up, and look, lofts that one up over the halfway line, looking there for Araja. Araja picks up the bouncing balls and takes it down in towards the far corner here now. Bauti, sorry, it is Araja under the neck. Haureche comes to pick it up and clean it up onto the near side here, being chased there by Tomasito. Goes with the backhand, couldn't quite pick this one up. Capella, realising he couldn't come onto that one there in front of Jose. Can this time. Sends the backhand. Who's first round up onto it there? It's going to be Haureche. Haureche comes in, but Tomasito just steals that one out from underneath his nose. And we've got Bangash on the move here now, up over the halfway line. Tomasito looking to see who's coming back to him. You see Kelly coming there on Haureche to clear it away and give it a little space there nicely for Tomasito so he can just settle down onto it one more time. One more tap will do, and that's it. 1, 2, and through the goals it is. A beautiful goal there by Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. Taking the score now, 5.5 to Bangash. 7 to Habtoor. Bangash to come out of blazing here now. He got that luxury, that space, that time. The workman on the field there for him was Kelly. Pushed Haureche wide so he couldn't get back to the man. Good teamwork there by Faku Kelly. As the two teams will leave the field of play here now to quickly change ponies. And then we'll be back out again for the second half here now of Chukka number 4. So two teams back out in the field here now to get the second half of Chukka number 4 on the way, and a shout out there for Mohammed Reza Mahoudi for tuning in to watch the polo here at Habtoor Polo Resort and Club, the first match of the Silver Cup 24, and Jason Dixon bowls that ball into play off the line. It comes here now, first onto it, Mohammed picks that one up. Mohammed goes forward once again, just gets taken out of it though by Tomasito. He leaves it now for Araja. Then tries to push that one forward, gets stopped there by Kelly, leaving it for Tomasito, and Tomasito makes a turning play. Tomasito up on the move, he goes here now. Tomasito, he's got red shirts coming back at him. In comes Bautista, wants a bit of it as well, but it is going to be Tomasito. Tomasito flicks that ball forward, but it comes off the pony. They're trying to get onto it. Was Araji, gets hooked off out of it by Capella, and it's going to be, this time it's Bauti on the move here now. Bauti takes the bouncing ball and goes up to the 60-yard, over the 40-yard, looking for a straight shot here. Has he got enough onto it? But coming onto it, saving the day, it is that man Capella under the neck. A monster shot there by Capella. Comes up onto that one there, clearing away from the goal mouth there, and we have Araja claiming the line from the clearing shot, and we get a whistle on the play. Amazing play there by Capella. You see him coming back, just was waiting. The only play that he had was just to try and get Bautista not to go with the big shot. Bauti looking for the safe shot into goal, but it was Capella. Came back at pace, goes with a monster neck shot and cleared it away from the certain goal. But the result at the end, what we have here now is a 60-yard penalty. in favour of Habtoor. Being teed up by Bautista Bejagar. With the score 7 goals to Habtoor, 5.5 to Bangash. They've come back well here in this chukker. 2 unanswered goals for Bangash. And an opportunity here now for Habtoor from the penalty spot. Bouty strikes high underneath that one. Let's see where it goes. No, we've gone left this time. Bouty reckons it was in. The goal judge says it was left. Umpires agreeing with the goal judge, and there it is. It's on the back line for Capella to bring in here once again for Bangash. Capella taps it up forward once again. Capella, show and go, reckons to get up past Araja. Comes in, Araja gets the better of the ride off there, and he unleashes the backhand and unleashes that man Bouty. He's got Tomasito coming back at him, but he wants to make sure this one does. Bouty puts it away, and another lovely goal there by Bautista. Bejagar taking 8 goals it is now to Habtoor, 5.5 to Bangash. They made hard work of getting that goal. 3 attempts at it, but third, final attempt there by Bautista. Gets that one away. Lovely play there by young Araja. Capella thought he was the man to get up past him and take him, but no. Araja took him, made the backhand, releasing Bejagar, and the ball back into play. Into play it is, off the line out, comes from Bejagar, gets the hook there, does Capella. Thought it would be a foul hook, but the backhand comes in there by Haureche. Falls for Tomasito. Tomasito comes forward. Tomasito coming onto it though. It's going to be Capella. You see he came round to give the supporting play, anticipating where it would come to. This time he unleashes it and sets it up here now for Haider. Haider going towards goal. Sensby goes with that half shot. It's enough. It is Haider Bangash. One more tap, and that's all it took there by Haider Bangash. As we all know here in the UAE, you cannot let him go because he'll punish you hard, will Haider. And Haider onto the play, as you see on the replay. You see Haureche keeping Kelly off out of it, but Haider Bangash makes sure of it, and through the goal it is, taking the score now. 6.5 to Bangash, 8 it is to Habtoor. So back to the middle of the field once more. Dixon on the play. Bowls that ball in, off the back of the line, out comes for Capella. Capella goes to the backhand underneath the tail, setting it up here for Tomasito. Tomasito onto the play. Tomasito, Fernandez Llorente goes with the big shot this time, looking for Haider once more, but can he come onto it in front of Araja? But we get a whistle on that play. He was hungry. He had the goal before, did Haider. He said, I want another one. But no, you came a little bit too far from the left to the right and across in front of Araja. And you can see on our replay for our viewers, Araja got himself established on it, coming down that line quickly. So the ball's placed down here now for a spot penalty, penalty 5, in favour of Habtoor. Just over 40 yards from their goal, and Juan Haureche to bring it into play. Haureche circling around up onto this one here now. Taps it forward. Up comes Tomasito. Goes under the neck, fizzes that one out. Nice into moment space, connected with that one well out there for Bautista. Bouty. Kelly's there with him. Opens up shoulder and drives that one up forward, looking for the man. Haureche is coming back at pace here. So is Capella. Capella looking to flick that one away. Does so. Out towards the boards it goes. Looking to check up. Can't check up in time, but Tomasito's in there for the Bangash team. Thomas Fernandez. In comes Araja. Goes one way, goes the other way, and the ball gets kicked off by Pony. Shredding it up here now for Araja. Araja flicks that one underneath Tomasito. He's going to have to yield off it. He sends this one forward, out in towards the middle of the field, on the near side. Here comes Haureche. Haureche. Through the goal it is. Goal number 9 on the board there for Habtoor. Lovely linking work there between Araja and Haureche to end chukker number 4. 9 goals to 6.5. Lovely goal there by Haureche. And for our Polo Line viewers, we'll go to a few messages and adverts and be back to get chukker number 5 underway, the 5th and final chukker of our first match of the Silver Cup. So welcome back here now, ladies and gentlemen, for our viewers and those of you here at Habtoor Resort and Club for the 5th and final chuck of our first match. And we can see there, just like to remind our viewers here at Habtoor, after chucker number 1, it was 1 to 1.5 in favour of Bangash. In chucker number 2, it was 2 to 2.5. In chucker number 3, 1 goal for Bangash, but 4 goals it was there for Habtoor, making it 6-3.5. At the end of chucker number 4, it was 3 goals apiece from each team, 9 goals to 6.5 going into chucker number 5. So the two teams will line up here now. If we can clear the field, please, guys. Jildy, yalla. And Jason Dixon's looking to get this ball into play to get this 5th and final chucker underway. The ball gets bowled into play off the back of the line, trying to get hold of it as best he can, but it's going to be Capella to come away with it. Capella checks up, comes inside. You see Tomasito looking after Bauti, sends it up forward here now, looking for Hyder on the near side. Couldn't quite pick that one up. The backhand comes in, half spoiled there by Araja, but it's going to be Tomasito onto it. Tomasito coming through at pace. Tomasito through the goal it is, but we get a whistle on the play as well. Just got caught up in the play a little bit there. You see Tomasito coming through at pace. And unfortunately, Araja just got caught up in the play as he came across him, looking to make the near side defensive trot and just drifted over. Tried to make that near side play, and in doing so, just drifted across in front of Tomasito. And it looks like we have a penalty. 1 has been given, and therefore the goal is awarded, and we'll be starting off with a penalty from the halfway line in favour of Bangash. 7.5 to 9 it is. And we have a yellow card given as well. It was accidental, of course, not deliberate, but it was dangerous. Potentially very dangerous indeed, because if you cut across in front of somebody and you get your horse's hind legs caught up with the player coming behind horse's front legs, it's very dangerous indeed for horse and player. And a yellow card was given. No malice, however. The ball is placed down here now for Alfredo Capella. Capella leans into that one there, sends it up there for Tomasito, waiting for it, just has to check up. Pony just bobbling and bouncing, wanting to get onto the move, goes under the neck with that one there, in towards the goal, it goes in, through the goal it is, closing that gap even further now there to Bangash, making it 8.5 goals to 9 it is, back to within half a goal. So the two teams lining up here now as we have Dixon bowls it in. Hyder comes away with it here now on Balthazar. Hyder under the neck, he comes with that one once more. Couldn't pick up the next play, and it's picked up nicely though there by Capella. Capella off the boards. In comes Araja onto him now. Half a goal is the difference. Just under 6 minutes left to play, and it is going to be Capella going towards goal once more. Capella comes forwards, gets hooked, but still retains possession. The power of the man looking to get through past Bauti. Bauti stops him, flicks round quickly, sends it forward. Can't come onto the play there. Can either player as Tomasito had just infringed him. This time unleashes it and sends it up high and proud up over the halfway line here now for Jauretche. Then you see coming up the middle of the field, closing the angle down there is Tomasito. He checks up, comes onto the play, looks to come inside Tomasito, but the white shirts are swarming on him here now. Is Jauretche. Has he got the support behind him? Coming in, it is Araja. Araja comes through here now. He gets blocked in the play. No whistle, looking for something. Kelly tries to come away with it, but it's Tomasito once again. Tomasito on the play here, out away from the danger zone for Bangash. Oh, he dummies a big shot, but he goes with it short this time. Weighted pass to himself once more. He's running with his player, and up over the halfway line he goes here now, and looking to send that one up for Kelly. Going back with Bautista, but Bautista's got the better of it here now. Bautista swapping around quickly there, does Kelly, but Bautista's got hold of it. Couldn't quite take it any further, but it's going to be Jauretche. Sends the backhand, looking to send it up there for Bauti, but it's going to be Kelly to come away with this one here now. This ball flicks out one side, and Hyder says, I'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much indeed, but I think we've got a whistle on the play. So let's see on that replay here now. The ball flicks off out. Yeah, Hyder. Unfortunately, you're just going to get caught out on that one there. Unlucky. On another day, you might have got away with it, but unfortunately not today. So we have a penalty here now from the halfway line. In favour of Habtoor, being teed up there by Juan Hareche. Bouty took the opportunity to quickly change ponies, I think. Back on another little chestnut. Juan Hareche circles round here now. You see a lot of tossling and jostling going up in front as Hareche brings it up there for Tomasito. Drives it out, looks to set it out there for Bouty. Loses a bit of momentum but picks up the play. In there with him, there is Kelly. Oh, trying to flick that one away from him there was Tomasito, but Bouty comes away with the spoils once again. Bautista going forward, looking to take on the big man on the near side. Back onto the stick side, gets hooked off out of it. And it is going to be Araja. Araja comes forward, backhand comes in there. And Araja, it skews out towards the side. Gets called off it, coming round up onto it. There's Tomasito, but it's Hareche. Hareche puts it away for another goal there by Juan Hareche. Relentless, always persevering, pushing hard. Taking them into double figures. 10 goals it is now to Habtoor, 8.5 it is to Bangash. And back to the middle of the field it is. And we've got some 4 minutes on the clock. Will they look for a free change or not? It looks like Bangash are taking this opportunity to go and change anyway, regardless. Scurrying back to the middle of the field just in case. We have Haider and Alfredo Capella. But the player's back, and I think we get a whistle on the play that they will stop the clock, and we will have a free change. And we see the highlights there as a look down there into the pony lines. Mohamed, I think, getting off Indimir. On to Little Macho. So, Bangash. Back in the middle of the field nearly, just waiting for Tomasito. Hareche changes up at the Villa end. We have the last half of the last chukker of our first match of the Silver Cup to be decided upon in the next 3 minutes of play. Before we have a good break, and then we'll go into our second match of the day, which will be UAE. And so the ball gets bowled into play. Off the line out it comes. Trying to pick it up there. It does. Alfredo Capella. Capella on the move there with Bouty. Tries to get up past his man. Bouty pushing him deeper and deeper in the circle. Falls there now for Hareche. Sends the backhand quickly round up onto this one here, though. It's going to be Araja. Araja out in open space. He's got Kelly coming back at place. And he's also got the big man coming to him as well. Araja coming over the 60-yard line, 40-yard line, up in the air it goes. Couldn't get onto that. Next player's the ball just bopped out off the top of his head of his mallet, and it's going to be Capella. Tidies it up once more. Capella defence into attack, out into some open space. Looks to go himself here this time. Does Alfredo Capella. He's got Haider out the front door there on the big Balthazar. Goes under the neck, has to pick it up with the backhand. Comes in by Hareche, looking to set it up here now for Araja. Takes the inside line. Araja, but coming back at him, looking for a little bit more. There's Kelly, but it's Araja this time. He wants to make sure of it. Araja, and through the goal it is. He makes the most of that one there. Does Jose Araja. Taking 11 goals now to Habtoor, 8.5 to Bangash. Lovely shot on the replay there. Took the inside line on the turn. All about horsepower. Came on the inside. Some of his own little ponies there, which he's brought over from the UK. For the season here now. So they're lining up once more. It'll be back onto the field. You see Kelly quickly change. Just ran out of legs on that one there, and he comes up onto this play here now. Kelly flicks that forward, but it's going to be Jose once again. Araja taps it forward once more. Araja gets protection there by Hareche. Hareche couldn't quite pick that one up. He's going to have to reach back for it. Can he get back to that one in time before Tomasito does? He does. And he sends it out here now. Quickly swooping onto it. There's going to be Bautista on his near side. Bouty onto a stick side. He knows he's got Capella there coming with him. He just checks up and comes with him. He's going to play a little bit of cat and mouse with the big man. Goes with a shot there from a distance, and through the goals it goes for Bautista Vezaga. Deadly accurate out here this afternoon. Bautista Vezaga. Taking it 12 goals now to Habtoor. And you can see on the replay, playing a little bit of cat and mouse there with Alfredo Capella. Instead of going for the man, he decides, I'll just put it away through the goals. Not a lot of angle to have a look at on quite a steep angle, so therefore he wouldn't have seen the full open width of the goal. And the two teams back to the middle of the field here now. Habtoor putting the screw on, and it's just under 120 as the ball goes into play, and it's Bouty comes away around there from Capella, and we get a whistle on the play. Oh, we might have a technical one here. Let's see how that ended up. We might have actually had Capella coming in from an offside position. Ball had come into play and he had come in on an offside position. There is that little bit of an offside in Polo. And the ball is going to be placed down here now for a penalty, for a 60-yard penalty in favour of Habtoor. So the ball's been teed up here now by Bautista. Change ponies quickly, hopefully getting onto a nice platform here. Araja also changing. Circling around here now. Comes up onto the play. Gets hold of this one nicely. It's looking good. It's looking very good indeed. And the flag is finally aloft there for Bautista Ejiga. Making it 13 goals it is now to Habtoor. 8.5 to Bangash. So back to the middle of the field. I think we're almost going through the motions here now as that clock ticks-tocks down. No, we've still got 50-odd seconds left on the clock, and the ball will get thrown back in once more. And umpire Jason Dixon lines the two teams up again. The ball gets bowled into play. Into play it is. The back of the line out. Middle of the line out. Looking for it is Tomasita and Harechi. Flicks it off out. And Hyder says, I'll have a bit of that. Thank you very much indeed. And leaves it now here for Kelly. Kelly picks it up. Kelly on the move. But coming back at him is Araja. Tries to flick that one away. Gets onto his near side and leaves it now for Tomasita. Tomasita wanting another goal here now. Tomasito taps it forward. Brings it underneath the pony's neck. Trying to dribble this one forward. He flicks it up forward. Comes off the pony. And it's now left there for Capella. Capella gets his play spoilt there by Harechi. And Harechi comes in with a backhand. But it trooping onto that one there. We get a whistle on the play. You can see on the replay there it was one that's making a defence. Might have got away with it. If got away with it, would have been a definite save from what would have been a certain goal. So the ball's placed down for a penalty too, but on the spot this time for Bangash and Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. To what looks like will probably close the match. He just taps that one through. The flags are off, so there it is. 9.5 goals to Bangash, 13 goals to Habtoor. As the clock tick-tocks down, the teams congratulate and thank each other for a first of our spectacular matches here of high-octane polo at Al Habtoor Polo Resort and Club in the Silver Cup 2024. So as you can see for our Polo Line viewers, 13 to 9.5 was the score. Interesting game, the way it really opened up in the third chukker, with Habtoor getting away ahead, and then we come back with Bangash closing that gap well, but then Habtoor putting the screw down once again. Running out the winners, 13 to 9.5. That gives you there, Mohammed, most content indeed with his team's performance here this afternoon.
Thank you.
Raja Abu Zubayn congratulating his friend.
Gaston.
And Mohammed with one of his boys. And we'll quickly go to a chukker by chukker. And there you can see it there. After chukker number 1, it was 1 to 1.5. In chukker number 2, it was 2 to 2.5. In chukker number 3 is where it all started to open up, with it being 6 goals to 3.5 in favour of Habtoor in chukker number 3. But coming back well, equaling Habtoor's advance. 3 goals apiece there by Habtoor and Bangash, make it 9 to 6.5. Bangash came back strong, scoring another 3 goals, but Habtoor scored another 4 goals, with the final score being 13 goals it was to Habtoor, 9.5 there for Bangash. And we'll just quickly go here now to our best goals, as we see on screen a very jubilant Habtoor camp.
Gordo, come. Come on, guys. Ready?
A very jubilant Habtoor camp indeed. Go to the highlights here now. And you see here now the first one there by Tomasito, and this one, it was by Jose Raja. Not a lot, unfortunately, Alfredo Cabello could do on that one. He tried to. Made some great saving plays earlier, and once again, Bautista just straightens himself up onto that one there and just flicks that one away before Kelly could get to him. And this one here, Juan Haureche, Juan working hard, coming forward, goes to take the man, flicks out onto his near side and puts out and away. Tomasino wasn't sure that he was allowed to play that near side play, but he yielded off him as he came over. You can see the replay once again. Came forward nicely onto his near side, goes on the near side once more and through the goals. Beautiful goal there by Juan Haureche. And this one here going forward once again. Same play, Haureche on that near side. Certainly one of the best goals of the afternoon. This has to be by Bautista Rezaga. Goes from a long distance out, just drives that one in towards the goal, and through the goals it goes. That was an amazing goal there by Bauti. And here we have Haider. Got away out there in front, just checked up slightly there, did Haureche. Can't let Haider go because he won't miss it. There it is. Haider Bangash should be very happy with that consolation goal there. Great goal there by Haider. Worked hard for it, and here we go. Now we have... this was a play there by Jose, where he turned inside his man and went back to goal. They had about 3 attempts to try and get that goal, but finally got it away. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll just go to a few stats here now. So we had a great afternoon here at Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. The guys are back out in the field again, treading in everything in. And then we'll be off with our second match. And great, there we have our stats. Thank you very much indeed. 13 to 9.5 the final score. Field goals by Habtoor, 11. 6 from Bangash. Throw-ins. Interesting that they came back strong with Bangash winning more of the throw-ins in the second half, making it 10 to 9. Previously, I think it was 4 to 7. Fouls committed, 11 to 6. There's a bit of a story there, unfortunately, there by Bangash. Penalties, 2 from 6 from Habtoor, and we have 3 from 5 from Bangash. It didn't matter at the end of the day because the final result was good for Habtoor. No 60s, but we did have 1 yellow card, actually. I believe that was for Jose Araja, who unfortunately infringed the play down in the scoreboard goal mouth. So, ladies and gentlemen, myself, Adam Snowden, our sponsors here, Insignia, at Habtoor Polo Resort and Club. For myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, we look forward to you tuning in half an hour's time.